Well, if you need to do whatever we were discussing so far, you need to know. I'll read it out. What we also need to know if we want to meet customer needs is, why did they buy this? Why did they come back? We are very happy when a customer comes back. We never analyze success. We always analyze failures. Do you agree? In life, we never analyze success as critically as we analyze failures. And the point is, if you do not analyze your success, how will you know what you have done right to achieve that success, so that you can repeat what you are doing right to achieve more success? And then at a point of time comes when you get victim of that success and you are not changing. So why did they come back? Why did they come back 5 times to the same time and same side and do nothing? Very important analysis for you. Have they got nothing better to do at the time passing? I think not. Did they try and get through? Why does it fail? What's going on? The answer too often is I don't know. Well, until you know, you can't do anything. It says it all. This I have taken from Cambridge Marketing College annual lecture, Dr. Paul Piffin. We are also partnering Cambridge Marketing College to bring in their diploma courses in India, and it's purely in branding and marketing. So where the content assessment and the certification is by Cambridge Marketing College. It's a private college, it's not a university, and people like us, we are working this. We talk of customer-centric approach. I have got 10 more minutes for break. Well, it's that as it must be apparent, it's inevitable and imperative. Do you agree? It rewards you in terms of substantial, phenomenal growth and value delivery to all stakeholders. The challenges is all about keeping up with technology, ability to sustain restructuring, especially for legacy systems. What is the listing of centric group? Building legacies, am I right? Growing legacies. Legacies means there is a history. And very often than not, I have seen brands becoming victims of their own historical past. They are not willing to change. If you really need to grow the legacy, you must know when to change, what to change, and more importantly, how to change.
Good example is Nokia phones.
Absolutely. Shiv is a feedback senior to us in IIM Calcutta, and he was here for an IIM alumni lecture. Shiv Kumar, who is now with Pepsi. So he gave this lecture, and all of us somehow didn't ask him about Nokia. Till one person asked, and he says she's told that this lecture would have been incomplete without this question. And what Shiv told was very simple. He says that we underestimated the market. We did not, it was there, it was staring at us. The market requirements are changing. Nokia at one point had more than 50% market share. BlackBerry. So if you do not change, when the signs are evident, because something has given you success, you may be doing it. So experience mapping becomes very, very important. It is all about connectivity, interfaces to connect to customers. It could be live, digital, retail, at retail, encouraging participation, building up relationships, loyalty and referrals. Mapping, which is all about generating metrics, maintaining regularity, and actionable pathways, which is about strategy building, aligning values of the brand and the organization. This is extremely important. I'll talk about it subsequently. Aligning values of the brand and the organization. Both have to be in sync. Both have to be in sync, otherwise you cannot achieve what your brand is promising. Course correction as needed, and customer community nurturing. Can anybody give us an example of a customer community?
Amazon.
Amazon is one.
Yeah. So lot of,
Sorry, OLX.
OLX. What else? Anything more
more
dramatic? Have you heard of a brand called Harley Davidson? What is Harley Davidson? Motorcycle. Everybody and anybody who has money can't be an owner of a Harley Davidson. There's a community around Harley Davidson. Their life, the way they look at life, their interests in life, their motivations in life is very different from a lot of other mobile users. Harley Davidson is a classic example of building communities around a brand. One Jack Morton worldwide research tells us that only 20% marketers are planning about their markets. More importantly, 48% are not at all planning. I do not know about how do we do the market planning for CESC, because that will be an interesting case study for me, because CESC is a utility service provider where at this moment at least residential people do not have choices, and how does one go about market planning for it, if at all? First source market planning will be absolutely different from, let's say, Saregama or a Spencer's. Absolutely different market planning. The point is, unless you do what should I say, actual marketing planning, you will not be able to achieve your business goals. And the more micro you can go in terms of execution, the higher the chances of doing it. You may be able to answer this, Madhuja, because you are looking at all the corporates together. Marketing planning, is it a very done thing in your organization?
Is it ready?
Done thing? I mean, a lot of time, effort, energy is spent, documentation is done, etc., etc. That's very good. Otherwise, it's something which can. You know what happens? You may get success. It's not about not getting success. It is about missing out opportunities. The better you can plan, the higher the chances that you may look at everything that exists while doing your marketing strategy. A lot of organizations don't do it. Alright, this is again some item from Chartered Institute of Marketing where Cambridge is a part of it. The list of listening people to what people brands have sold on social media has helped in re-purchasing decision. 62% of consumers use social media when deciding whether or not to purchase a product or service. And therefore, Rajesh, you mentioned exit to entry. Entry to exit is even before that. It is even before that. When a customer is perhaps interacting with a Spencer on a website. So the customer service is not restricted from the time he enters the store and leaves the store. It begins before that and continues after he has exited. Because of this phenomenon called social media. 42% of consumers admitted to interacting with brands on social media that they never had any intention to buy it from. So what happens in social media, if somebody has visited your website, does not mean that he is interested in your brand. And therefore this matrices, data analytics becomes very, very important. So what are the influences in the market? Word of mouth, evolving social platforms, there's this abundance of choice. This is an interesting example. Upcoming options. Once iPhone 7 launch is announced, a lot of people hold back their decision to buy their mobile phones. Do you agree? Yeah. So brands which are in demand often use this as a tactic to prevent competitors' brand to sell because people are expecting. Now if Micromax, with no disrespect to Micromax, says that we are going to launch the next series, some people may still wait. but iPhone is iPhone. More people are making. Competitors' exact activity. And this is something which is very important for us to understand. What can be a catalyst and what can be an aggregator to your decisions? How many of you remember the front page ad in the Telegraph of Paytm on 9th of November? All of us. They realized that there is this catalyst in this marketplace which is going to increase our usage. And if you see since then, the number of recharge, Mobi Pocket, this, that, banks, cards, everybody is saying this is a catalyst phenomenon in the marketplace which we must look at. Aggregator are those where you are creating a platform for a lot of brands to come and aggregate on your platform. Spencer's is an example which could be of aggregator. There are multiple brands which can come onto that platform and interact. I will be concerned with the real estate client, and I realized that Big Bazaar has tied up with that brand for any new project launch. Their applications, etc., can be sourced from the Big Bazaar outlets.